Hi everyone, welcome to your yoga practice today. I'm Jenny, I'm the founder of Mellow Mamas, and I'm going to guide you through a 20-minute yoga practice. So what you will need for today, you can improvise as much as you need to, a bolster or some pillows, a block or two blocks even, or some books, some pillows, and a throw or a blanket or a cover or something for relaxation, or even just a cozy layer. Okay, when you're ready, come into a comfortable seat. That might be sitting on your pillows, your bolster, your cushions, absolutely anything. Find as comfortable a seat as you can. I like to sit on a bolster with my knees forward, my feet back either side of the bolster. And then from there, whatever you are sitting on, see if you can feel even through your sitting bones, and think about elongating your torso, letting your shoulders soften down. Rest your hands wherever feels right for you. It may be on your thighs, maybe onto baby, maybe one hand stays on baby and one comes to your heart. Okay. When you're ready, close your eyes. If that's uncomfortable, take your gaze slightly down whilst keeping your chin parallel to the floor, just softening your gaze. Without changing anything, just notice where you are, wherever that is, in your home, and then notice how you're feeling. And to do that, we'll take a body scan. So let's start with the awareness up at the crown of our head. Now don't rush this, but as you pass each muscle, each limb, each joint, trailing your awareness all the way down towards your toes, I want you just to truly check in. Notice for whatever experience is going on in that area of your body that might feel tight, dark, it might feel open and free. So no judging, just noticing. So crown of the head, slowly past your jaw, your neck, all the muscles of your face, down to shoulders, all the way down your arms, forearms, hands and fingers. And back towards your shoulders, going down past your chest, your lungs, your ribs, and down past your belly, even drawing your awareness in toward baby. And down towards your pelvis, your hips, all the way down your thighs, past your knees, calf muscles, shins, all the way down to ankles, all through your feet, into your toes. And with that heightened awareness, deepen your breath. If comfortable, flowing your breath in and out through your nose. And as you breathe here, breathe with the intention of getting a little longer and more spacious through the torso. So if you imagine the sides of your waist lengthening a little, and thinking of your rib cage expanding, there is a limited space in there now with baby. Your diaphragm will have moved up, your ribs will have moved sideways. Let's get as much space as we can with our breath. As deep a breath as you can take. Now, whatever your hands are touching or wherever they're resting, just notice them there. Maybe feeling a little heat on whatever they are touching or wherever they're resting. And cultivating a little bit of gratitude for your healthy body. For the life force that's inside you. for your ability to be here. Take a huge breath in through your nose. As you exhale, let it go with a sigh. One more like that, huge breath in. Relaxing your face. Rest your hands down on your thighs if they're not there already. And gently blink your eyes open. We're going to start with our shoulders today. Take your shoulders as high as they'll go, back as far as they'll go. Let your elbows point back as well, and then drag your shoulders down. Your shoulder blades close. Keep going all the way up and forward, back, and slowly down. And then do it one more time, and see if you can pause with your elbows back, your shoulder blades drawing together. The palms of your hands can now face up. Watch for your low ribs thrusting forward. Try and draw them in, draw baby in towards you. Lifting up tall through your torso, broad through your collarbones. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. And give it another breath in. And then a gentle sigh out. Left hand onto your thigh, right hand onto your hip or your low back. Take a breath in to get long. And as you breathe out, turn your chest slightly toward the right. So in pregnancy yoga, there's no need for really deep and complex twists, but creating a little bit of rotation through our spine can feel nice. Let's give it another breath in for length. And then breath out, maybe drawing your right shoulder blade back even further. And then unwind, come to second side, so right hand onto your right thigh, left hand to hip or slightly onto low back. Breathe in to get long, and breathe out to turn your chest to the left. Let your left shoulder roll back. Don't worry about how far you rotate. Just looking for a little bit of rotation through upper and mid spine. Okay, unwind. Roll your shoulders again. Okay. Take your block or your book or anything that you're improvising with and take it out in line with your right hip and place your hand on it. It can be at any of its heights, whatever feels best for your arm length. Right hand onto the block, left hand up toward the sky. So reach up, getting longer in the left side of your waist, especially into the ribs. Reach up. As you breathe out, lean over toward the right into a side bend. So your right elbow can bend a little. You can sort of wrap it forward. Lean into it. You can walk it a little further away as well. Find a gaze point that feels good on your neck. Doesn't need to be down. Doesn't need to be up. Play around. And then we are actually going to intentionally look in a certain direction. So I want you to look down toward your right armpit and then let your right ear really, really drop towards your right shoulder so there's a stretch in the left side of your neck. With your left hand, take it and reach it away from your left ear. Aim for it to be parallel with the floor. Then relax your head again. Relax your face. All of the muscles around your eyes, your jaw. Keep breathing. As deep and as steady a breath as you can. Okay, next time you inhale, reach away, rise up. Okay, second side. Left hand onto your block, line it up with your left hip. Right hand toward the sky, reach up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, lean over into your side bend. So aim to get a deep experience to the right side of your body. Maybe thinking about arcing or curving your rib cage toward the right. Find your gaze point. And give it a couple of breaths, solely focusing on your side bend. And then we'll relax the head. So you're gazing down past the armpit toward the floor and relaxing your ear to shoulder. Letting the full weight of your head go. Change your top arm, reach it away from you. Parallel to the floor if you can, and reach with the intention of energy all the way to your fingertips, imagining that someone is pulling your wrist away from you. So lengthen your arm. And from that length, let your head drop. Okay, next inhale, rise up. Release, roll your shoulders, go up, squeeze back, drag down. Okay, interlace your hands, flip them forward, reach them all the way up toward the sky. Okay, grow tall. You can lift your shoulders up to begin and then see if you can drop them down. Okay, take another breath in and a long breath out. Release your hands down. We're going to stretch out our wrists. Take your left hand forward, spread your fingers. Take your other hand, your right hand, take it underneath, hold your thumb. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, draw your thumb back towards your elbow. Stretching out the palm of your hand, your forearm. Change fingers, go to first finger, big breath in. And then breathe out to draw back. Keep going with your breath for each finger. Breathe in for the middle finger. Breathe out, draw back. Ring finger. Pinky finger. As you do this, draw attention and awareness toward your jaw and your face. And notice if you're tensing, clenching, change arms. Thumb first, exhale, draw back. Full length of the exhale. Inhale for the first finger, exhale, draw back. Middle finger, inhale, exhale, draw back. Ring finger, inhale, exhale, draw back. Pinky finger. Okay, release, interlace your fingers, swirl your wrists around in a figure of 8. A little bit of focus onto your wrists and your hands so that you can just bring awareness to where it feels tight and sore. Okay, try and change the figure of 8. It's quite difficult. Much slower on the second side for me anyways. Okay, so with that awareness into your hands and your fingers and noticing where you tense or clench, it's really good practice for labour because when we can relax our hands a little and we're not clenching and holding, that relaxation can trickle through the rest of our body. Same with our face. If we know that we're clenching and holding, if we can let that go, it will ripple through the rest of your body. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. If you are on some support, move out of the way, but have your blocks handy. Now your blocks are so handy, you can use them in so many different ways. Even if I don't prompt you to use them in a shape or a pose, you can experiment and do on your own. So on your hands and knees, you can have your hands underneath on your blocks. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Now lengthen from the tailbone toward the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, draw baby in towards you. Okay, so inhale, letting your belly relax. And as you exhale, drawing baby in towards you. Keep going with that breathing pattern. Exhale to draw baby in. So you're drawing your belly in toward your spine. Adding in an upward lift of pelvic floor. When you exhale, you're continuing to draw baby in towards you, but also drawing pubic bone and coccyx, the tailbone, toward one another, and having an upward spiraling lift of energy from your pelvic floor all the way up toward your belly button. That's a lot to take in. Don't worry if it doesn't feel right the first few times. So the inhale lets belly relax. Exhale draws belly in, draws upward in pelvic floor. Inhale and relax. Now the last few breaths I want you to really focus on the relaxing and notice what's happening in pelvic floor. Okay, release that breathing pattern. Move your blocks out of the way. Now you can stay here on hands and knees. You can do a child's pose or you can do a downward facing dog. So child's pose, your knees would go wide and you'll sink your hips back. You can stay upright. You can have your forearms on the floor, or you can use any kind of prop to lift your forearms up, okay? Think about creating space for baby. If you want to stay in tabletop, just stay. If you're doing down dog, lengthen your stance a little, knees a little wider than hip distance. 3 breaths out. When you get up, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, 3 big breaths. Soften your knees, tilt your tailbone up. Do another long breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your knees back down toward the floor. Okay, step your right knee, in fact your left foot out. Leave your right knee where it is. Step your left foot out so your toes are in line with your right knee. Tuck your right toes and send your hips back. Content your fingertips or your hands can go in your blocks. Think about getting long through your spine. Looking for a stretch and an opening into your left inner thigh, inner groins. Okay, 3 big breaths. Do another long inhale. And then exhale out. Come back onto your hands and knees. Push into the floor with that left foot. Really push it away. Okay, walk your hands back toward your body and rise all the way up. Okay, have a block handy. Take it into your right hand, then take it underneath your right shoulder. So your block, your right knee and your left foot should all be in one line. Reach your left hand up toward the sky. Keep it toward the sky, reach over bicep by your ear. Now it might feel right for you to go down a stage in your block. It's okay, it might feel right for you to go all the way to the floor. Totally depends on you. Okay, now stay with this or lean even further to the right and float your left foot up off the floor. Now energize all the way toward your left toes. Try and draw your toes back toward your knee or even point your toes so there's energy in the whole ball of your foot. Relax your face. Take another breath in. And as you breathe out, bring it down and rise all the way up. You can use your blocks for support. Bring both knees back together. And we'll move the block to the second side for ease. Okay, hands and knees. Step your right foot out. I'll turn around this way this time so you can see. Right foot out and your hands are on the floor underneath your shoulders. So inner thigh stretch first. Tuck your left toes. Send your hips back. Walk your hands back. Tent your fingertips and lengthen your spine. Push into your right foot. Push it away. Deep breath. Come forward, walk your hands back, rise up, left hand with your block, take it over to the left, line everything up, right hand to the sky, or over bicep by your ear, and your block can go at any of the heights that works best for your anatomy. Okay, so work with what you've got, make it work, make it feel good. Okay, stay with this or lean further to the left. Energize your right foot and lift it up off the floor. Imagine someone pulling on your wrist and pulling on your foot to elongate your body. Okay, unwind, come back onto your hands and knees. Okay, now tuck your toes. Tuck them as best as you can. You might even grab your toes to spread them a little wider. Now your hands can stay on the floor, like so. You can walk back, hands onto your thighs. Okay, stretching out the soles of your feet. You're going to take a big breath in, reach your arms all the way up toward the sky. Touch your palms, bend your elbows a little, and then push your palms together. Now deepen your breath. This one's going to get quite tough, quite fast. As you exhale, draw baby in, an optional upward lifting spiral of energy from pelvic floor on your exhale. Inhale, let belly go. Exhale, draw in. Take your arms forward, little bend in your elbows, keep pushing your palms together, working your upper arms and your chest muscles. Push, push, push. Keep breathing. Slowly bring your hands back, keep pushing. Hands back towards your heart center. Good. Release. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. Swirl your ankles or squeeze your toes. You can even tap your feet on the floor. Release out that stretch. Okay, we're coming up to stand. So use any support that you have nearby to get up. You can use a block, lean into one hand, other foot's going to come forward, and then help yourself up. Okay, so helping yourself up, especially in the third trimester when baby's getting bigger. Always use stuff that's around you. Don't go trying to stand up and get down from the floor if it feels uncomfortable in any way. Like, use support. Okay, come to stand at the top of your mat and face the long edge of your mat, and then take a wide step out. Okay, so mostly working through the side of our waist again with this pose. The variation on triangle, but we're going to keep our feet both pointing in the same direction. Okay, so if you're experiencing any pelvic bone pain, any pubic symphysis pain, just be mindful of that at all times, but especially in wide poses, you might want to just step in and be at much less of an angle. Okay. On that note as well, if you're experiencing a lot of pain in asymmetrical leg positions, just play with it being a symmetrical position first and then maybe reducing the stance. Okay, so right hand's going to come to your hip, left hand up toward the sky, big breath in. So similar shape as we've been doing already. You're going to lean over into variation of this triangle pose. Okay, so hand can stay on your hip or it can slide down your leg and go to whatever degree feels good. Deepen your breath. One more inhale. Long breath out. And inhale, rise up. Reach away with the hand as you come up. And bring it down. Sweep your arms all the way up toward the sky. Bend your elbows again. Push your palms together. Push, push, push. Okay, stay with this or turn your heels in slightly and sink down into goddess stance. Pushing your palms together, keep pushing, deepen your breath. Take your hands forward, keep the little bend in your elbows, push, push, push. Slowly, as slow as you can go, hands back towards your chest. Take a big breath in. Sink a little deeper as you exhale. One more breath in, and again sink. Stand on inhale. Release your arms. Second side, turn your heels back out so the outside edge of your feet are aligned with each other. Left hand onto your hip, right hand up toward the sky, big breath in. Then breathe out, lean over to the left. Keep your left hand on your hip or slide it down your leg. Find your gaze point, deepen your breath. Okay, inhale, rise up. Turn your heels in. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Bend your elbows, push your palms together. This foot position is optional. You can stay with your feet parallel as well. Push, push, push. Switch on your upper arm, switch on your chest. Take your hands forward, keep the little bend. Keep pushing together. Steady gaze, steady breath. Slow motion, hands back towards your heart. Okay, take your hands onto your thighs, take a big breath in. As you exhale, sink down into goddess stance. This time, hands onto your thighs. If you're going with parallel feet, you can come a little shorter and you can still come down into a squat position. Okay. Otherwise, wide stance, heels in, sink down. Okay, you may take a little sway side to side. Twist is optional. From here, lean your body forward a little. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just look toward the right. Roll your right shoulder slightly back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look to the left. Take your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Just slightly. Stay in the center, go one more time each side. Okay, come back to center and slowly all the way up. Heel toe your feet in. All the way in. And then chair pose. So set your feet hip distance or wider. Not as wide as your mat, but just a little bit wider than hip distance. And then start to sink your hips down. Send your tailbone, your pelvis back as you go down so your knees stay over your feet. Okay, so you don't need to go very far. It might be a tiny little squat, or you might go quite low. Your choice. Arms can go forward, they can go heart center. Okay, nice deep breaths. Maybe sink a tiny bit deeper as you breathe out. Okay. Arms are forward, heart center. Final options are going to go up at an angle. Try and get the same angle as your torso. Weight into your heels so your toes feel quite free, they're not scrunched on the mat. Okay, we're going to go up and down, so take a big breath in. As you exhale, stand up, come to cactus arms. So L shape with your arms, 90 degrees. Squeeze your shoulder blades back in together, energize your hands. Okay. As you inhale, you sink back down into chair pose. And as you exhale, stand, cactus arms. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Do about 3 or 4 more like this. We're going to add on an option, which is adding in a balance as you come up. Option to come up onto your tiptoes. Heels down, sink down, chair pose. Exhale, stand up, tiptoes. Keep going. Notice how you feel right now. Hopefully getting a little bit warmer and also getting your heart rate up a little. Where is the discomfort? Where is the experience? How do your shoulders feel? How do your hips feel? Know that it will pass. Ride it out. Give it another few breaths, few cycles, few rounds. And then just come to stand. Have your arms down by your side. Close your eyes. And just feel. Just breathe. Just experience. Know that it is past. Take another long breath in through your nose. Sigh through your mouth. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Okay, another balance, eel pose. Stand with your feet about hip distance. Reach your arms forward. Cross your right arm over your left. Bend your elbows. Have your hands up toward the sky. And then try and touch your palms together. Okay, so from the side it looks like so. Palms spiral toward each other. If this is not doable, you can look to hold your thumb. Okay, or hold your shoulders. Chair pose, sink down. Take your weight over onto your right foot. Cross your left leg over your right. Point your toes behind you. Point them away from your body. Sink down. The wrap of your legs can be quite open. Traditional eagle is quite a tight wrap through your legs. Do whatever feels right for you. Sink down. Elbows forward, fingers high, steady gaze, steady breath. Okay, keep your eagle legs, your eagle arms even. Unwind your legs and reach your left leg up. Bring your hand, left hand to your left knee, right hand to your hip, and then open your left knee to the left. Stay here, steady your gaze. Don't worry if you fall out, just come right back in. Bring it back to center, place it down. Okay, give your right leg a little break. Might need a little stretch or shake. Eagle, second side, reach your arms forward, cross your left over your right. Hands up toward the sky, spiral your palms together. Hook your thumb or hold your shoulders. Okay. Sink down, chair pose. Now you can stay with the chair. Take it onto the other side, take the wrap. I knew it felt different. Okay, so your right leg is wrapping over for eagle legs. Point your right toes toward the back of the room. And bring in the little wobbles, they're okay. Welcome them in. Okay, keep the arms, stand up, bring your right knee up with you. Unwind your arms, hold on to your right knee, left hand to hip. And then right knee is opening out toward the right. Okay, gaze straight ahead. And bring it forward, place it down. Give your legs a little break, a little shake. And we're coming back down toward the floor. So however you would like to get there, you can use some support that is nearby. Maybe a block, one hand down onto the block, step one knee down, and then the other. Okay, child's pose. If you have a bolster, you can use it. If you have a block, you can even lift up the height of the bolster with one or even two of your blocks. Okay, this position might not feel great for baby, depends on how far along you are. Okay, so this is one option. I'll just show you here. Hug some pillows. You can also go horizontally, just place your forearms on, create a lot more space for a baby. Okay, so wherever you're going, come into that place now. And if you can, it might not be possible, but if you can, rest your forehead down. The center of your forehead, let it rest. Resting the center of our forehead can help stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, helping us rest, relax. Close your eyes, just breathe, just be. Bringing your attention and your awareness back to the ability to be here, the ability to practice, the ability to just take this time. And gratitude for your healthy body. And gratitude and connection with your baby. Take another huge breath in. Sigh as you release, exhale. Slowly come out of your child's pose and we'll come into relaxation. For relaxation, my suggestion for you is to lay on your left side with a bolster or a cushion to support your right knee. Something for underneath your head, might be a pillow. I'll demonstrate with this block. As you come down, rest your head, take your right leg onto your bolster and have the whole of your shin, especially your foot and your knee, whole of your shin completely supported. Let your eyes close, your right hand can maybe rest on your belly. And just let your breath come and go. You're welcome to pause the video and stay here as long as you need. It might be 1 minute, it might be 5, maybe it's even 10 or 15. And let your body absorb your practice. Give yourself some well-deserved rest. Your mind feels really busy, count your breath. The length of your inhale, the length of your exhale. Okay, it might not be time yet, but when it is time and you're ready to come out, unwind. Use your right hand to support you as you come up. Push into the floor, help your eyes. Come to a comfortable seat. That might be on your bolster, pillows, or your blocks. Lift up through the length of your spine, sides of your waist. Your shoulders drop down. Close your eyes or soft gaze straight ahead. Just feel into that experience, whatever it is. Acknowledge that the difficulties past. We likely came to the edge of comfort and discomfort, and that too passed. And you emerge stronger, more aware, more open, more receptive. Take a long breath in through your nose. Let go with a sigh. One more, really relax your face, big breath in. Guide your hands together, heart center, acknowledging your practice. Bow your head towards your hands and gently say to yourself, Namaste. Thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed your practice. I hope you feel good. Please rest well, eat well, drink lots of water, and I'll see you at your next